This movie was inspired by the historical background of the Ewe people, mainly centered on the migration story of the people of Ingoji. And to my Ewe people, because there were certain words and names I was finding it very difficult to pronounce. Let's move on. Let's recap Detor. The movie starts a scene with the year 1650 showing the forbidden forest of the people of Ingoji, where kings are buried and souls are beheaded. And Miss Akofa, who is a chief priest, a warrior and a hunter, was about to behead a boy to cement her role as an Asafuache, the leader of the warrior hunters. And the history is, when a royal is installed as a king in Ingoji, he is given a boy to serve him. The boy represents the soul of the king. When the king dies, the boy will be beheaded. That was what Miss Akofa was about to do.
The soul was believed would serve the king in the afterlife.
When she was about to behead the boy, she was stopped by the gods. The boy was called Sama. The gods told her this boy is going to give birth to one of the greatest warriors who is going to save Ingoji in the coming years. So she should allow him to live. So she freed him. And she never became an Asafuache because she wasn't able to accomplish her duty, but she was a very powerful priest for the people of Ingoji. Fast forward in the year 1655, a boy named Ago, whose dream is to become a king one day in Ingoji, was sitting somewhere minding his business, and the chief priest came to him, telling him a whole lot of things that he can see that he wants to be a king, he wants to do this, he wants to do that, and the boy was shocked.
You have been king in your mind, and now it's forming in your heart.
And Ago was really serious about his dreams. He really wants to become a king one day.
Wait, you know my thoughts?
So the chief priest asked him, what sacrifice are you ready to give to become a king?
What are you prepared to sacrifice to become king?
And the boy said,
even the sacrifice of my life is no sacrifice too great to be king.
So the chief priest told him to look inside whatever is holding her to see the price he is going to pay. When he saw it, he was shocked and surprised, and he was a bit afraid.
Don't be afraid, Kenako.
But he accepted it, and his wish was granted.
There's always a price to pay for the desires of noblemen.
The boy who was to be beheaded in the beginning of the movie left Ingoji to the Boyugu, got married, gave birth to a boy named Detor. And because the coming of Detor was a prophecy, he had to leave the Boyugu to Ingoji. But his dad, Sama, was not agreeing to that because he knows what these people are doing there and he doesn't want his son to step his foot there.
Detor belongs here in Dogonyigu with his family. We are fishermen now.
But his mom insists that he leaves because it's a prophecy. He can't live here. There's something better for him out there.
Remember, Ingoji is his home too.
No.
Detor left. His dad didn't give him his blessings, but he left. The year 1686. He went to Ingoji, met his grandmom, met the chief priest, and the prophecy was fulfilled. So Detor became a warrior in Ingoji. These three warriors became very good friends, Detor, Jedua, and Akoli. And Ago, the young boy who wanted to become a king badly, was the king at that time. And the sacrifice he had to pay when he looked in the boat that time was about to happen. So he needed to get someone to replace him. So he met his elders and they chose Akoli to become a king when he dies.
Akoli is also one option that we can look at. You can all testify, right?
So 1996, King Ako died and Akoli became King Agokoli. You know the name already. You've heard this before. Detor and Jedua became his chief guards. And you remember when a king dies, the boy given to him as a soul needs to be beheaded, right? And Jedua had to do that. He wasn't confident enough, but he did it. And he became an Asafuache. That's his role now. But the killing of the boy fell on him. It was heavy on him because Onyebida is his first time.
Jedua died in the forest today, my king. I've been curious all my life.
So he went to a nearby town called Tebi to cool down kakra. Before so be free Tebi, Aba Ingoji na ye frame say we ko kun obi a ye frɛ no Aga e wo Tebi.
You have been accused of murder.
Murder? What nonsense!
and the people of Tebi wants him dead.
The people of Tebi want your head for the killing of Aga.
So King Agokoli has to kill Jedua, and Jedua is his friend, like his paddy. But Detor didn't believe that Jedua would do that because he knows him. So he offered to go to Tebi to do an investigation. But he needs to return before sunset, else Jedua will be killed.
We have up to sunset to offer our verdict.
When Detor went to Tebi, he found out that Sana, that guy Agano, he is not dead, he is alive.
Jedua is not innocent. But you accuse him of killing Aga. And here he is, live and well.
The reason is the man who framed Jedua is the uncle to the boy Jedua killed.
Jedua is facing execution for the murder of Cersei. Right?
The soul of the king Jedua killed, the soul of Ago.
Now my sister is without a son. Cersei was King Agos.
That's his uncle.
Jedua killed my nephew. If that is not justice, what do you call it?
So he was pained, so he framed him. Before Detor could reach Ingoji to prove Jedua's innocence, he was already dead. And from there, a whole lot of things happened. Charlie, go and check out the movie.